Crossbowman!
Greetings YouTube, welcome to 0AD Newbie Rush. I'm Jim Cogan. It's Sunday, it's 4v4 action. Again, we're on a mainland medium temperate biome map. Pot max 200 per team. Let's get straight into it and have a look at the runners and riders for this one, starting with Team 1 in the north. We have Alexander Gross, rated at 1279. Seen them around the lobby, not seen them play. I'm not sure if I've covered them in Newbie Rush. They are playing as the Seleucids, and I am looking forward to seeing how they do on this flank over here. I'm going a bit quick because I am sure there is going to be early raiding in this. Right, let's move on. In the blue, we have Mentula playing, obviously, as you can see, the Iberians. Rating, no rating, but we know Mentula's quite a decent player. I think they submitted a game to me a few weeks back. Good player, looking forward to seeing them play. In the purple, moving on, playing as, I believe, the Kushites, is it? Oh, I recognise the Kushite base, I have. It is Peo, rating of 1497, who has improved a lot from the last time I saw them. Tidy player, they've obviously had some really good results. Looking forward to seeing them as well. And rounding out Team 1, ISAM96 with the fabled rating of F, which could mean whatever you like. ISAM96, very, very solid player on the flank, playing as the Morians here in the green. Let's have a look at Team 2. Just keeping an eye. Nobody's attacked anyone yet. Who's got Cav? ISAM's got shed loads of Cav. So I'm expecting ISAM to attack this flank over here, but we'll keep an eye on that. Moving on to Team 2, here we are in the south. In the orange, it is Hamdi, now with a rating of 1527, not a custom rating. So maybe Hamdi fibbed about how high their rating was a few weeks back, but still a very, very dangerous player. Who are they playing as? They're playing as Seleucids as well, am I right? Yes. There we go. Moving down here. Light blue or cyan, its cousin, rating is 1606. Playing as the Ghouls. Interesting. Seen them a few times. They've been in the game all the time, but I've not really featured it. It's good to actually see them quite continuously. Now, it was only a couple of weeks we saw them last. I'm intrigued to see how Cousin does. Right, playing as the Iberians in the pink or fuchsia, CL2488. Have I missed any letters? No. Is it an L or a 1? Who knows? Could be a 1. I'm going to go with an L. It looks like an L. CL2488. I've covered them before. 1789. The game's officially big hitter, although I think ISAM96's actual rating might be somewhat higher. But a decent player all the same. Looking forward to seeing them again. And rounding out Team 2, OPN game, rating of 1384, also playing as Iberians. Quite a lot of Iberians in this. How many Iberians we got? OPN game, 3. Cool, no worries. So, OPN game, saw them a few weeks back and they were pretty deadly. What's going on here? Is this, yeah, this is ISAM's fabled cavalry attack. Running into nothing but walls over here. All of the vulnerable troops are over there, but there's, yeah, that could be a bit nasty if they come over this way. Has OPN game noticed they are there? He's managed 1 kill so far. And everybody runs away. That's his second. Just keeping an eye, see if anybody else has... Nobody else has really got... Actually, CL2488 has gone in for Cav. And there they are. They are coming back into... Actually, I think... ISAM's going to run straight into everybody runs away. It's a runaway contest. The horses are going to win that. And it's not going that well. Everybody retreats. How many kills has he got? He's got 10. This at the moment looks like the worst coordinated runaway I've ever seen. Oh, he's lost a horse finally. So 15 for 1 there for ISAM. by any metric, I think that's got to be a pretty... So he's lost another one. It's becoming a less successful raid. But we'll see whether it has actually affected. It's still going on. It's now turned into a chase the other way. The right units are now chasing the right units, and they're now... That's how you retreat, see? This is a good demonstration of retreating by ISAM. He retreated well there. Are they going to keep chasing him? I think they could do, because I think ISAM's population is low. He has not got anything other than the basic infantry. Yeah, he's got a lot more calves, so you don't want to mess with that. Although they're going the other way. These guys are all shut up. But the infantry that he has is right there. The other cav come round to do a bit of a pincer movement, and now it's everybody running away the other way. This is quite good. We better look at all the other players, because I can see something going on the other side there. That looks like that was an attempt at a raid by Alexander Gross. It's been successful, 8 for 0 there. So that was just like a short raid. Go over, shoot 8 people, and that's how you run away. There you go. Is this still ongoing? This is still ongoing. So it's gone from a raid to a retreat to another raid. And I think they're going to shoot up all of CL2488's horses again. Although some of these guys are looking pretty sharp. There are 14 of them. So it's a full-on cav battle. Let's have a look at who's actually winning. They've retreated inside. They've actually learnt how to retreat this time. And I think that could be the end of this particular bit of the raid. Although... Oh no, if he finds them, that'll be tragic. That is 11 women down there. Hidden in the trees. Equally bad over this side. This is Cousin. He's going to lose about 7 women here. Oh, in they go. It's a... oh, dear. That is like an ethnic cleansing going on there. That was horrible. And he's going to come back for these as well. They've... The door's open. Yeah, he got one. 27 kills. He's not going to let him in, are they? Surely. Oh, dear. 29 kills now for ISAM. Surely he should quit while he's ahead. He's doing all right there. Right, it's all settled down a bit and everybody's chilled out. I don't know whether he'll be retreating far. Oh, come on, guys, give us a break. We want to see who's winning. Well, we'll follow this while we'll see. It is Medtula at the moment, who we haven't looked at all, who's got 76, closely followed by Cousin, who, despite losing 6 women there in that raid, is about to get raided by Alexander Gross, who, he of the 10 for 0 raid there. What's he doing? Everybody's just raiding everyone else. It's crazy. Still, oh no, Peyo's moved into the lead now, population of 80, then rapidly overtaken by Cousin, who's on 82. Mentula's moved back into the lead with 89, bringing up the rear ISAM, but he has got shed loads of cav, and I don't think we've seen the last of them. Alexander Gross has got 10 cav. Has he pulled them back? I don't know where he's put them now. Let's have a look, see if we can find them. He's in the red. Yeah, they're... Most of them are chilling out back at the base. There we go. And another raid. This is... yeah, this is CL2488 raiding, but not finding anybody to raid over there. It's raiding on ISAM 96. And the 14 cavalry are back out. They thought they were going to get a break. They got all of a 30-second break, and then they got called back out again to defend this. So... I don't think CL2488 is going to get any change out of raiding ISAM when he's got that much cav. There's just too many of them. And other movie cliches. They're coming in too fast. There's too many of them. Having said that, there's more of them. Oh, this could go a bit wrong for ISAM. I think he's bit off more than he could chew there, but he's done it in phases. He's got the rest of his back. Now they've got the majority. Now they're going to chase them away again. Awesome. Okay. Well, this is dramatic. Nobody close to phasing up at the moment. Peyo's pop capped on 90. And Tula's got 101. Cousin's got 105. Hamdy's pop capped on 69 over there. Good number to be pop capped on, I guess. That didn't last long. Who else haven't we looked at much? Alexander Gross still stuck on 57. And the cavalry out again. Nobody looking like phasing up. ISAM96 has got a 3.3 kill death ratio. Yeah, 8 minutes 17 seconds here. Been enough action for you? It's been pretty full on. Who's likely to phase up there? It's got to be one of the guys in the hundreds, surely. Oh, Peyo's population just dropped by about 5 then. I know it's gone back up again. I don't know if that was a bug in the Boon Gooey mod. It seemed to drop to 95 and then go back up all of a sudden. Very weird. Alexander Gross, be very careful, skirting around the edges, looking for soft targets. Sure, there's only the fields there, really, isn't there? Think he might have this horse. It's almost dead anyway. One hit would kill that. No, he's just doing a tour. There we go. What's he got up here? Not that many women. I think the fields are the only soft target. He's trying to capture a farm whilst being shut up by the CC, so I'm not too keen on that. Mentula has started the town phase, so he's heading towards phase 2. Population of 122. Cousin's got 130. We got some deaths there. That's Alexander Gross, now 13 for naught. Surely he's going to lose one of these horses soon. He's left them so close to the CC. But they're tough little bleeders. Look at them go. More deaths. Seems to be able to kill people just by running past them. Is there another raid going on somewhere? We keep hearing death noises, but I'm not sure where it is. It's a bit early to be euthanizing female citizens, and I don't think anybody's near the pop max, so I'm not quite sure what happened there. Lots of players phasing up now. Cousin's about to get to phase 2. Mentula already in it. And Peyo, 124, phasing up. Cousin has now reached it. ISAM, miles behind on population and development there. I wonder if he's backed himself into a corner. I haven't seen much of OPN game at all other than losing 10 troops. So the raid's on.
Yeah, see?
What is it with Alexander Gross of farms? He's just got a thing about trying to capture farms. What are they doing now? Yeah, they've destroyed that one. They're now going for a house. And Hamdy's going to have to respond to this, is he? What's he building there? It's another house. Very quiet game from Hamdy. I'm surprised he's letting this crap go down over here and not sorting him out. He's got some infantry, hasn't he? He's got 45 infantry. A few more players phasing up now. Hamdy's going to phase 2. OPN game going to phase 2. They're all trying to catch up. Still ISAM and Alexander Gross with the lowest populations, although CL2248, who is raiding again over here, or trying to. Let's go back to this one because something's actually happening. He's in amongst them. Right, finally, Hamdy says, that's enough of that. Have some arrows, and starts taking them down pretty effectively. Doing a bit of a shimmy there. They're not allowed to dance anymore, are they? So I don't think they're capable of it, but there's quite a few. One more hit would have killed some of them. They've been well shot up. Alexander Gross has now lost a few, but got 24 kills. Kill death ratio of 4-1. So him and ISAM getting the numbers. Another raid over here. This is CL2488. It's just non-stop, isn't it? It's absolutely crazy. We've seen Hamdy's now pop capped, or was, yeah, pop capped on 97. Following this raid to see where they go. I think they're going to give... Are they going back in on ISO? You don't want to go down. That's where his horses are. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. Always giving a couple away. I think that was a lure to keep them there. 2 have died. And now I suspect ISAM will start shooting up all of CL2488's horses and then chase them away again. But not too far. Is that the end of the raid-in? Are we going to actually see some infantry get their get the freak on now? Oh no, we've got more horses. This time it's Peyo who's got some horses. He's got 15 cav. Awesome. What happened to Alexander Gross there? He's got 6 left, so his were slightly reduced after that last raid. Who's winning now? Mentula, population of 175, but Cousin 194. Must be thinking about phasing up soon. He's almost at pop max. Probably going to have to euthanize quite a lot of women to make way for siege or champions or heroes and the such like. Military upgrades, they've been a bit quiet. ISAP's still in phase 1. So is CL2488. 12 minutes in, that is weird. We're seeing Peo scouting through. Who's he going to raid? Is he going to run into these guys from CL2488, or is he going to try and hassle OPN game? OPN game's got mostly infantry down there. I don't think these little cav raids, I know it's quite a lot of cav, I don't know if they're going to be as effective as they were. There were fewer female citizens at the sharp end of the game. A couple of players going to phase 3. Is Mentula and Cousin. They've been leading the way all the way. 6 horses of Alexander Gross are back out. Let's have a look at this over here. Peo's chased him back through the gates. Don't think Peo's managed to get. He's got 2 kills from somewhere, and now they're gonna get smashed up by this infantry. So I think this is. I don't think ISAM 96 will thank him if he drags this army back towards his base. I think he's just making a run for it. But yeah, they're not giving chase there. I think that's the end of the raiding. As he says that, another 10 come out. Alexander Gross is just sort of doing a bit of a tour of the battlefield. Let's have a look at the situation on the flanks. So this is getting close and airy here. We have Hamdi, who's got 16 camels. Are they going to be able to deny this tower? This tower, look, it's up. It's been garrisoned, so he's let him put that there. Hamdi now getting involved in the cav raiding. How many camels? 15. He's lost 1. And they're all retreating a bit, and he's been shot by this tower the whole time. What's Cousin doing there? Is that he's got 2 horses. I think he's just checking out the lay of the land here. It's a bit late and a bit small for a raid. Peo's really committed to this, but it's not. Well, it is working out for him. He did have 19 kills, 5, and his kill-death ratio was up near 6 at one point. So he is taking it out of these players. 3 players in phase 3 now. Tula, Peo, and Cousin. ISAM and CL2488 still stuck in phase 1. We have an expansion or an attack. I'm not sure what this is going to be. Looks like are they going to put a base down here, or are they just going to go straight in and try and spank Alexander Gross? I'm not sure. I'm not quite clear on what's going on here. It looks like Hamdi's just left his cav there to be shot by this tower. They're not going to capture it. It's fully garrisoned. But in comes we got all sorts happening now. In goes Cousin trying to murder a load of Alexander Gross troops. Then the blue of Mentula comes in, huge infantry. Cousin's still got more infantry, but I think over here, I think Mentula's possibly got this. Who's got all the military upgrades? Mentula has, although Cousin's got 5 as well. So it's a pretty even game, and it looks like here comes Hamdi. He's getting involved, and Alexander Gross is having to defend this. He's still got that tower, but they've lost that barracks. They haven't lost that. No, they haven't lost the temple just behind it, but they have lost the barracks, and it's now producing troops, and it's death and carnage and siege. Death, carnage, and siege. There's a title if ever I heard it, possibly. But I don't think these are going to get very close. They're being laid into straight away. So I think Cousin has definitely come off better on this one. Ventula's lost 83 troops in that exchange, and they were all pretty much to Cousin, who's been lethal. Ventula's still got more military upgrades, but yeah, Cousin has he's now matched him. So Cousin appears to be better at killing, but Hamdi comes in. So finished spanking Alexander Gross, who's down to a population of 46. He's absolutely had his arse handed to him on a plate by Hamdi over there. Now Cousin drops back a little bit. The two rams are all that's left of that attacking force of Peyo. Peyo is back up to pot max. Where's the rest of his army? They'll live to fight another day. But yeah, if they got any siege... They still haven't got that. They've got the tower, have they? No, the tower is still red. They're trying to capture it. I don't think they've got enough there. I don't think they got the hero in there either. Big ass battle in the middle. It's crazy amount of cav. This is Peyo. Is he... I'm expected to see fire cav pop up in this at some point, I would imagine. We've got a lot of Iberian players. Surely we're going to see that. 52 cav, and then I'm being chased away by Cousin. Cousin has been a killing machine. 146 kills, 2.2 kill death ratio. ISAM's finally in phase 2, so is CL2488. But they are not getting involved in this action here. It's all Peyo and Cousin in the middle with a hero and looking to get more victims. Chased Peyo all the way back to his base. Mentula has probably wisely decided he needs to consolidate at this point. Has anybody got will to fight? Nobody's got will to fight at this stage. Mentula's got all of the military upgrades. Cousin not far behind. Possibly slightly overextended himself there. Hamdi's just trying to capture everything. Has he got that tower? He's now got that tower. So Alexander Gross is up shit creek here. This is not good. They're running away. I think that is an evacuation ahead of a complete slaughter. But those camels will probably catch up with them. This is quite an expansion. Look at this. This is all barracks here barracks and stables. So I think we can see what Mentula's plan is. It's a factory just churning out infantry. But in the middle, big ass battle going on. Still, it's a three-way between Peyo, Cousin, and Mentula as well. Mentula can't kill people. Peyo's not been effective at killing people, but Cousin has just been killing everyone. And as predicted, looks like Hamdi's gone chasing after whatever was left of Alexander Gross, and they're getting stuck into this here. They're going to stop these from... They're going to deny quite a few of these. In they go. Further down, looks like Cousin's finally been routed a little bit. He's having to drop back, wait for reinforcements. Is anything going to kick off over? It's been pedestrian over this side compared with everything else that's going on. It's like OPN Game and ISAB have just been sat there. Surely OPN Game's going to do something. He's just going to announce his presence with a big murderous charge. Surely. There's stuff going on here. He's got a lot. He's got cavalry javelineers. Yeah, he's got some champions in there as well. They're going to get stuck into it. Meanwhile, yeah, a bit of consolidation. Hamdi's still causing chaos up here, and poor old Mentula's grand plans for expansion and mass producing troops have been left in fiery ruin over here by Hamdi. Peyo's still fighting in the middle. There goes quite a lot of Cousin chasing whatever's left of Mentula's cavalry there, and then hastily retreat as Peyo comes in. Peyo's got ridiculous amount of cav, but it's not getting him kills at the moment. Well, actually it is. Who said that? It's now up to 103. That seems to have turned around. Ventula's massively in deficit, and it's Cousin who's been the supreme killing machine. Hamdi, for all its progress, is still a little bit negative in terms of kill-death ratio, and I think they're popping back, but that seems to have done for Ventula, who's struggling. We're still not seeing anything over this flank. We've seen precious little from CL2488, which is really surprising. Not even in phase 3. For the game's big hitter, he's been hit big. From what I can say, he just hasn't seemed to have got going. Very odd. Expansion here from OPN Game. What's he building? Is that a wonder? No, it's a siege workshop. So, yeah. What's ISAM doing then? He's not been making cav. He has been making infantry. He's made it to 208, so he's obviously got means to expand beyond the 200. He's not got all the military upgrades. OPN Game's got a slight advantage there. The battle still rages on over here. Hamdi and Cousin are looking to finally give Peo a bit of a spanking here. It's going to be interesting. Peo's turned it around in terms of the kill-death ratio. He's come good. Has he bitten off more than he can chew here? They go in, they get a load of kills, and then they retreat a bit. Big orange blob up there. So it's two huge armies. Now Hamdi's decided to go over and have another pop at Mentula. Finally, we see some aggression over this side. Out comes ISAM, goes charging towards these mass forces of OPN Game. The game almost slows down to stop motion. I think we'll switch off the side one, see if that does improve anything. That appeared to make no difference whatsoever, but never mind. They did say it was a fractional improvement if you switch off the side menu, but focus on the battle. It looks like I'm seeing the all fire cav there, so that's gonna be OPN Game. Hasn't quite worked out for him yet. Don't know if he's got enough. Yeah, that seems to be going ISAM's way at the moment. The battle still rages over here. It's quite bizarre. Alexander Gross has managed to get his population back up to 92, and it looks like he's about to become a fighting force again. He's sent a sacrificial elephant into the charge. It's his elephant hero. That thing is not going to live very long. Where is he sending it? It's like it's just like a meat shield at the moment. Everybody piles in over here. Cousin retreats. In comes Mentula and Peo again. There goes the elephant on the other side. Yeah, we're seeing a push back now with siege. It's OPN Game charging in, and elephants dying right, left, center. I think he's possibly gonna rout ISAM. I don't know if he'll be able to do it this fight. It might take a few cycles. I know there isn't that much left of the game, so I think we are going to see a slip-up, defeat, and resignations very, very quickly. Who is getting spanked over this side? Hamdi's down to a population of 109, so Hamdi's coming off a bit worse here. Cousin's kill-death ratio has fallen. Peo has done quite well, it has to be said, and Mentula now getting the kills with the 10 military upgrades there. So military upgrades are telling now, and I think Cousin has just not kept up with the arms race. Yeah, he's in a bit of trouble. ISAM down to population of 122 and in serious trouble, and you know you're in trouble when you see all this fire, so the fire cav have done for him. OPN Game has decided that that's the way to do it, and it seems to be working. He's also got siege in there. Over this side, yeah, Hamdi and Cousin, they look a bit of a spent force now, it has to be said, and Peo and Mentula look stronger. We've seen next to nothing from CL2488. He's now in phase 3. He's at pop max. he's not really supported OP Endgame much, but Isam in terrible trouble. He has got Rams knocking over his elephant stable. He's got Cav all around him. His population's down to 116. And I think they're trying to take down that whole CC with the fire Cav and the melee troops. And I think they're going to get it. That CC is going. They're going for the capture. They've got the capture. And it's been destroyed. So, yeah. I was surprised they didn't just... They did get the capture, I think. So, Isam, well and truly in the crap. Cousin's gone for another attack again. But he's definitely not quite the fighting force he was. Although he's having a good run here. Peo still involved. And Chula been very good at rearm. He's back up to 199. Hamdi down to a population of 95 and in a bit of trouble. Although he's got some Rams out. I don't know how far they're going to get. Oh, they've seen that one off. And I think this is... Oh, what have we got here? Game. Peo has resigned. Why did he do that? Don't quite understand that. Isam has resigned, so I think... Yeah, I think Team 1 have decided that they could not turn it around from there, which is surprising, because I thought they had. Alexander Gross resigned. I think that was a bit premature, because I thought they were turning it around, but it looks like there's late second coming. Obviously, OP Endgame was winning this side pretty much single-handed. Hamdi and Cousin, I thought they were doing okay initially, and then they'd been fought back by Peo and Mentula, but apparently not. They decided that was that. We'll have to see how that was going towards the end. That was a weird one, wasn't it? Okay. Right, well... Let's have a look at the summaries and see who was scoring what. Yeah, I thought Peo and Mentula were holding their own against Hamdi and Cousin. I know Cousin was doing very well. Sooner or later, CL2488 was going to get his act together and help OP Endgame, and Isam had been routed. He never really in that game after the initial raiding, so I don't quite know what his plan was. Maybe it was just an off game. Very strange indeed. I think, yeah, obviously the scorers say Team 2 had it. Mentula and Peo's scores suggested they were doing okay, but perhaps not getting the support in this game from their two partners there. Alexander Gross did okay in the early raiding, but kind of fell apart a little bit as soon as Hamdi started attacking. Yeah, very strange. Interesting. Let's have a look at the old charts a minute and see what was going down, because populations... yeah, Isam was well and truly in trouble. He'd been routed. Hamdi was in a bit of trouble. His population was low, so Cousins was low. Mentula was up high, as was Peo. I suppose, I don't know. I think Peo and Mentula probably could have made a good fight of that. Maybe they just thought OP Endgame was going to mop them all up, and if CL2488 did really get his stuff together, then they'd be unopposed on that side. Cousin and Hamdi were doing okay, but I thought the tide was turning a bit. I guess they must have known that OP Endgame had gone in for the fire cav, and that was pretty much it as a contest, possibly. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Who got the kill-death ratio then? It's going to be OP Endgame for that charge. I think if ever there was evidence that the fire cav are, as people keep saying, just a bit too overpowered, that's probably it. The word on the street is that they are definitely getting nerfed in Alpha 26. You heard it here. I think that's quite common knowledge, to be honest. They are way too powerful. But yeah, congratulations to Team 2. I got to pick a best player now. It's really tricky. for his early bloodthirsty exploits, I think we got to give it to Cousin, but I think special mentions got to be given to OPN Game. He made, took his time and then went and knocked over ISAM. ISAM's early raiding was impressive. Hamdi's attack on Mentula was quite good. Mentula's rebuilding was good, and Peyo's constant attack with all of that cav was pretty good. Who produced the most? 202 cav units. That was, nearly 2/3 of Team One's entire total of cavalry. So that was pretty crazy. But that was topped by Cousin, who got 255 out, but did lose rather a lot of them. So yeah, impressive. Who was top murderer then? Let's have a look. Cousin got 400. Yeah, it's Cousin, 434 by some distance. Mentula did well, got a lot of kills in the end, but lost more than he killed. On balance, yes, I think Team 2 deserved it. It was a little bit of an unceremonious end. They all collapsed like a pack of cards once resignation started happening, but on reflection, I can see why. It was still 4 fully functional players on Team 2. ISAM was knackered. Alexander Gross had been severely weakened, and I don't think Mentula and Peyo could have fought them all off. And I think they decided to chuck it in at that point. But yeah, congratulations to Team 2. I'm going to give it to Cousin for his murderous display. Cousin the Killer. There we go. That was fun. There was certainly a lot happening in that. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to keep it a little bit brief because I'm under time pressure to get this produced, but I hope you enjoyed the game. It was short and sweet. Shame about the ending. Would have liked to have seen a really conclusive victory, but all the same, I think the scores kind of reflect the way that it went. Congratulations to Team 2. Congratulations to Cousin for being such a lethal player, and thanks to OPN Game for submitting that one. Bit of a weird one. We are in that weird stage at the moment where people are submitting more games than I've probably got time to do, and I've got a really bad feeling we're going to run out of time before Alpha 26 actually comes out. We haven't got a firm date for it, but it's not going to be that far, I don't think. I'm in the process at the moment of doing my PR bit for Zero AD and producing the release announcement. I don't get much warning on it normally. I've got to get all that ready, and then I normally get told, right, it's happening this weekend. However many games I can get through between now and when it does launch, I will publish as many as I can. I can't promise there'll always be a midweek game. I'll try and do another sort of not quite live stream with me playing, because everybody seemed to think that was a bit of a laugh the other day. So I might be able to get 1 or 2 of those out. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to try between now and Alpha 26 to publish as many games as I can. I may even... I don't know what to do about the Delenda S mod video. I've been promising that one for nearly a year and a half, I think. I reckon as soon as Alpha 26 drops and there's a working version of it in that'll be my first big project. There'll probably be a short break while I don't do games, while I focus on that just to get it done. We shall see. It probably won't go that way. Who knows? Right. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. As I said, congratulations Team 2. Congratulations OPN Game for submitting the game. And nice work, Cousin. Nobody argue with Cousin. He will kill you as soon as look at you. And I will see you in the next video. Take care and bye for now. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video and want to support the channel, please do drop a like on the video, subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload new content. Remember, you can now download the replay files for the Zero AD matches that I cover if you want to view them yourself within the game via the Zero AD Newbie Rush replay archive. Links to that and a whole bunch of other great Zero AD related stuff are available in the video description, including how to submit your own game replays for inclusion in a future episode. Bye for now, and I'll see you in the next video.